Hi, my name is John McLeod, and I'm with my crew chief for the weekend.
My name is Donny Cummins from the Holley Motorsports Group.
Donny and I are working on my 2009 Dodge Drag Pak car. They were built in 2009. Dodge only made 100 of them. This one came with a 6.1 Hemi motor in it. We decided to go with an automatic transmission, which is from ProTrans, which is a 427 with 904 guts in it. We decided to go with the Dana 60 in the rear end, and we're running 488 gears in the back. When you bought these cars, they were all done in body in white. Tom Gale designed the layout of the vehicle, and then Lewis Brothers Collision out of Houghton Lake did all the paint and body work on it. MPR built the chassis and the roll cage for it. Tony Bischoff did the motor, and Jason Line from J-Line Performance and Donny are doing the tune. What we did for the first time with this vehicle is we changed all the electronics and all the data acquisition. We moved to a Holley Dominator with all the race pack in it. And the first full pass that we did out here this weekend, after a little bit, a couple half passes tuning, was the fastest the car had ever gone. So 2 thumbs up on the Holley products this weekend. I'll turn it over to Donny and let him get some technical data for you.
This car is outfitted with the Race Pak V300 SD data logger. We're interfaced into the Holley Dominator, so we're grabbing all the data from the Dominator into the Race Pak for one collection point. We're monitoring all 4 shocks. We got ride height in the front here. We've got track temp data that's been feeding us the data so we can help make tuning decisions. We have a Race Pak Holley dash in the car that's interfaced. Along with that, we've also have Classic Instruments gauges through the Zeus link. It's able to send through the CAN messages from the Holley to the gauges. The Classic Instrument gauges is reading the Holley Dominator CAN and populating the gauges, information on the gauges. The Race Pak is sniffing the Holley CAN and bringing it back to the data logger for data collection.
The screen also gets information from that, so we're running the Race Pak smart screen in the smaller version. What we did for the Drag Pak car for Classic Instruments is we designed our own gauges that we wanted, and then we took the Drag Pak or the Race Pak screen and then made it match the gauges. So everything works off a one CAN network and everything matches inside. And what's really cool about that, we can put what matters where. If you want the tack bigger and a warning device, you can. If you want your oil pressure, we can move that around to whatever individual driver is what they want or they feel is important.
Highlights of collecting the data here with the Race Pak and grabbing the CAN data from the Holley is we're reading big majority of the Holley data as far as RPMs and maps and fuel pressure, oil pressure, water temperature, closed loop correction, air fuel ratios all being collected back to the Race Pak data logger. So on the Race Pak side of it, we're collecting G-meter data, shock data for all 4 corners, ride height sensors in the front of the vehicle so you can see how high it's lifting, and we can actually make some adjustments in the tune-up to regulate that, along with looking at all 8 air fuel sensors so we can make individual cylinder corrections on the fuel system.
The nice thing about our Zeus link is that it does interface with all of Holley's units. So no matter what Holley ECU you have, from Sniper 2 to the Dominator, it plugs in directly. We supply you with the correct cables, so it's a direct plug-in. And with the Zeus link, you get a free app, whether it be Android or Apple. The app is free, and all of your calibrations are done on the phone. You can watch it from your phone, and you can make the adjustments. You can test your instruments from that app, and you can also test the data coming from any of your Holley pieces. When I first built this car, I had one O2 sensor in the leanest bank, which is the driver's side bank. I had one in the collector. With what we did here, we put in all 8 cylinders and in the back of both. So we're running 10 sensors. So basically what we're doing is we're calibrating 10 engines inside of this car. Every cylinder's timing, fuel curves. What we're doing inside of that is each cylinder we can adjust to get the motor to run as efficient as possible. So
the 8 air fuel sensors in each primary pipe is allowing me to take a picture of what's going on. I treat it as 8 individual cylinders basically is what I'm doing. So I've been picking out cylinders here the last few passes, just trying to get everything balanced. Also, we talked about earlier is the Race Pak in this vehicle is equipped with track temperature. So I've got an infrared sensor in the vehicle pointing down at the track. And what I'm doing with that is basically I'm correlating the temperature with wheel spin and just trying to kind of just use that as a tool, just an extra additional tool to help me tune and combat wheel spin. A balanced motor is a happy motor. I'm going to make the most power out of a balanced motor.